Hey, what's happening YouTube? Rod J back again to take a look at another beer. Thanks for swinging by to check out another video. Tonight I'm going to take a look at one from the Fat Tire and Friends collaboration 12-pack. This is the Fat Funk Ale. So this actually comes from New Belgium and also Allagash Brewing. It is a specialty grain American wild ale. Comes in at an ABV of 5.6%. And we're going to go ahead and get this baby open and see what it has to offer. Alright, so there we go. We get it into the glass. Head came out to be a little bigger than what I was trying to get. About a 3-finger head that sits pretty much an eggshell type white color, kind of a cream color to it. It's got a nice rockiness to the head, so we can start to see where it should lace the glass nicely as it goes down. As far as the body itself, as you can see there, has that orange hue to it. Get it to the light, and the light kind of shines right through nicely where you can see a lot of the carbonation taking place, making it kind of maybe like a medium type amber type color, and not really too much of a haze when you get it to the light as you see the bubble streak, but there, as you can see there, a little bit more of a darkness with the light not behind it. As far as the aroma, well, you definitely get that sourness coming out of here. You pick up some of the Brettanomyces that are in play. Definitely getting a little bit of a, I want to say like a peppery spice type kick off the grains possibly. A nice yeasty malt forward type beer. It didn't list what the IBUs were on this one, but it's definitely grain dominated. Be interesting to know what hops they may have used. They talk about it is bottle conditioned with the Brettanomyces and Allagagenesis for an extra spicy finish. So that looks like that was the hops they may have used there. I'm not familiar with that one. It also talks about Belgian yeast strain that adds classic pear, banana, and spice to the Fat Tire malty goodness. So definitely do get some of that spice in there. You do get kind of that fruity type sense from like a banana or something like that was listed there. It's really almost, I mean, you can tell it's kind of a Belgian type base because you do have like that sense of a coriander type smell, but I don't think they use coriander in here. I think it's from everything else they used. But if you like Belgian ales or the smell of Belgian ales, then that's essentially the aroma you were definitely picking up from this beer. But let's go ahead and check the taste. First thing I noticed on the taste is that it is slightly a little more watery than I usually like. Now, that might be because I usually drink a lot of the bigger beers. This one's at 5.6, which isn't really a slouch type beer, but you do pick up some of that sense of the wateriness. It is a little bit thin there. A nice pop of bitterness on the beginning of the tongue, but a nice refreshing break on the back end as it goes down. You do pick up a good amount of flavor. I can feel the flavors from the malts and the hops in the mouth, where now that smell that I was picking up, that was kind of that Belgian type aroma, I do feel that flavor in the mouth, and I feel a little bit of a creaminess in there. Carbonation sits pretty much okay, pretty palatable in that regard. Not bad going down. I'm picking up parts of a banana type sensation on the flavor. There goes some of the lacing taking place as I use my macro pint glass for a craft beer. The flavor isn't really too bad on it. I mean, you do get that nice creaminess with it. I don't really get the pear as much. I get more of that banana, more of the spice. That's the funny thing, I guess, with some of the palates, how people pick up things differently. But not getting as much of that pear. Not getting around the mouth as much as what I would expect, like some of the other beers do. The flavors seem to be more down around the tongue and the lower part of the mouth. It doesn't really get into the cheeks type area. But overall, not really a bad tasting beer. As you can see, it does go down pretty easy as I'm chugging these back. I won't have anything to take a picture of when I get done, but it does go down easy. It's got some good drinkability to it. It's not it doesn't stand out as one of my favorites from the 12-pack as it is, but I think if you like some of the sour type beers and you want to kind of have one that doesn't have as much tartness to it, I think this one comes into play a little bit more. If you want something with kind of that Belgian type tinge and giving you like a kind of a sour type mix, and this one is definitely the play, probably out of that 12-pack. So I don't know if you've had this or not. If so, put some comments in the comment section. Again, this one here is the Fat Funk Ale. Definitely worth a try. As far as how I would rate this on my drinkability type scale, which is from 0 to 5, I'm going to actually give this one a 2.75. I think it's got good drinkability to it. It's not one that I may want to hunt down again. It's not one of the ones that's my favorite out of the pack. But if someone handed it to me in a bar, or I bought it in a bar, I could easily drink it as well. So there you have it. Fat Tire Friends, Fat Funk Ale. Check it out if you haven't already. I know they've been out for a while, but not too bad. I do like some of the other flavors in that 12-pack, so always worth a try when you get some of these good breweries putting together some of these collaborations. Well, thanks for swinging by to check out another video. Hopefully you like what you saw there. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, comment if so. And I look forward to catching you on the next one. Keep drinking good craft beers, and cheers.